All right, so I got another update here on my Blackview BV9500 Pro. The last video I posted up was like a day after I'd gotten it, and it was stuck on the screen where it said Blackview, and it was doing trying to reboot over and over and over after doing a factory reset through the phone. After I made that video, I contacted the people I bought it from and whatnot, and it took them a while to get back to me, so I ended up finding out some of my own information online. And the Blackview phones are programmed if they're off and you hold the power button and the volume down button, and then once it gets to the Blackview logo and you let it go, and it comes up with like a bootloader option similar to like your computer or your laptop when you go into the BIOS to select like if you want it to start loading from the hard drive or a USB drive or a CD drive, stuff like that. And there's an option in there to clear and do like a factory reset manually, clear everything. I did try doing that when I found it a couple of times, and it continued to bootload, but it was acting a little different. And then what I actually did, out of just being frustrated, is I looked at the back of it again, and I just kind of like hit the back of it. Not even too hard, just and then when I turned it over, it was showing the little logo in the center that it would if you were to do the factory reset from inside the actual Android operating system itself, which is what I had originally did like the 10 hours before I posted the last video and I had the problem. So it did reset, put my SIM and my SD card back in, reset everything up, and it's working. It's actually working a little bit smoother than it did when I had originally got it. So I read online that it was actually, I don't want to say a common problem, but other people complained about Blackview phones coming to them and having issues with that, with like a bootloading or lagging or like some particular feature on the phone that didn't work. So Blackview always recommends to reset it like that to clear any possible corruption in the software that may have happened. Should you buy a brand new phone and do that? No. But generally, if you go to the AT&T store or something and buy a phone here, they're shipped actually from overseas, packaged a little bit differently as far as being inside like a international shipping container, a Connex, where this just came to me from DHL International. So, and it was just packed in an envelope. It's possible it went through some like magnetic scanners and stuff, and it corrupted the software inside a little bit. So when I reset it, it got rid of any of the corruption that was in there. Because it's running very smooth. Every app I went to go use on it, Wi-Fi connects, everything. So I'm happy that it's working again. Was able to connect to my Bluetooth and stuff. The battery lasts a long time. I used it a whole bunch from 100% yesterday, like watching videos, using GPS, pictures, you name it, and I was down to like 66 or 67% when I put it on the charger at 1 o'clock this morning. Now it's 9. But I did figure a couple other things out too on here, but as I had said from the beginning, I wanted to do a little bit more detailed video on using the radio and stuff, so I'm going to do that here coming in a couple days. And now that I got it running good again, I was picking people up from the airport, so I didn't want to take the chance of having a problem again, but I'm going to toss it around a little bit and see if the problems come back up. But yeah, I just wanted to do another follow-up and say it's working again, and I'm back on track to test it. Did find some other cool stuff out in my research as far as settings in the phone with people having problems, like I'd complained about. Actually, one of the other problems once I got it booted up, I didn't say this in the first video, is you have the push to talk button over here. That's for the two-way radio. Sorry with the light in the screen. What would happen is you'd pick the phone up or put it in your pocket or whatever, and you'd touch the button and the intercom app would load. But as you can see, I'm pressing it right now and it's not doing it anymore. When I make the video about the intercom ham radio app in here, I'll post how to fix that, because it's a little in depth, but it's not super hard. Yeah.